refreshment process more refreshing than ever.
Gained privileged access somehow. Our superiors must have arranged it.
Ready to waste it.
Never more content. Never more content. My irregularities have all been abraded.
Notions are a gateway to mayhem, bedlam, turmoil, and vexation.
Pondering begets disharmony.
Protectorate possesses the advanced technology and know-how behind the mental refreshment process. Why we are all happy and contented, and others are not.
Predicament suspension has concluded for...
Hello! You find my pitch ball? Oh, commemorative pitch ball! I missed you so. Let's never part again. Suppose I'm ready to leave. Well, almost.
While there are many mental refreshment
Okay.
facilities to be found
Okay.
throughout Arcadia,
Ready to...
Medicament dispensary has concluded for today. Please proceed to
Stimulated by head refresher Gould, the top cognitive divisor responsible for making the mental refreshment process more refreshing than ever.
The tunnel out was right here. Oh, they put a poster over it. Take it down, and I can be off. This is all right neighborly of you. Can't thank you in... Oh, and, last I heard from my daughter, Emily, she was off to Free Market Station. You meet us there. Guess all outsiders aren't as bad as previous incidents.
The duty of every protector is
Got trouble, man.
Avoid...
Closer inspection.
just heard back. The higher-ups finally decided to just bury the
Tired of firearms that explode in your face? Come to not a
Thought of
weapons
Prudence
store.
as a neighbor back then. Just right around believed everything she said.
Glad there are people out here like you. Gives hope. Both of us, well, we're forever in your debt. Ah, before I forget, here, this is for you. Thank you ever so much for freeing my father.
My friend from Placid Waters. Appreciate you fetching the pitch ball Millie got me. And of course, the escort out of there. Though mostly, wonderful, wonderful. So good to see Millie again. Don't know how to do anything here, but you heading out? Do take care.
Error. Road sales grandstanding not found.
Garment's here. Come ganderize.
You know when you eat fresh grass, you're eating.
Buy from me? Please?
Yeah!
Any friend of the broker is a friend of mine. Libations or information? What's your poison? If you were running a less than legal group, would you want lots of folks in Sub Rosa have friends and family elsewhere? If their identities somehow got out, those friends and family are suddenly going to look like much juicier targets. It's safer for everyone this way, always. For example, there's some kind of hoity-toity collector type parked upstairs. Supposedly, she's
If you seek entry to my wares, you must engage me your sports card collection. Though you shall not prevail. Sporting! That's an impressive number of cards, my friend. But no. Your cards. You have multiple that I do not. Your collection has defeated. Though this defeat leaves the taste of dirt and blood in my mouth. Greetings again. You may have defeated me last time, but I shall rise from the ashes. Behold!
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Greetings again. You may have defeated me last. In the way I've heard battle sprats. Imagine the merchandising opportunity. Greetings again. You may have defeated me. Behold.
Freedom of choice. You want Auntie's choice. Live, love, laugh, purchase, and consume with Auntie's choice.
I see you're back from the Protectorate's little mind manipulation spa. Are there secrets in hand, yes?
Our team at Proprietary Insight Acquisition has been salivating over the potential commercial applications of that process.
Of course you did, my most trusted ameliorator. You never fail to amaze and impress.
Head Refresher Gould will fit right in, surely. Now, I assume you won't mind we have a few questions about the process. Our people will extract details about the pharmacology and methodology. That will all no doubt prove useful, but we're most interested in the technology and its results. Can't say I like the sound of that.
How truly unfortunate. Those without desire or drive make terrible
What else can you tell us about the place? Turn up any additional details? Anything especially marketable? Oh, good to know, good to know. Excellent. Well, here's your reward, along with something extra for your effort. And more for converting Head Refresher Goulds to the joys of commerce. All right. For your next assignment, well, it's something of an organizational priority.
Congratulations! Your storied success has earned you a whole entire minute.
So your preliminary chores are complete. Oh, finally, a contractor with a little backbone. Normally they flee or... I remember you from before. Fairfield, yes? Tell me, as an outside agent, do you have any quandaries working with our organization? I see we have an ideal lot. Do hope you'll forgive these two. They're competing for a rather significant promotion, you see. It tends to make employees... So, you've been advancing a fairly radical idea with a group that, to date, we've considered our rivals. Certain communications have even been exchanged between our ship and the Order's headquarters. You've spoken to the delegates, yes? A cessation of hostilities could present any number of potentially profitable options, assuming we could work out favorable terms. Oh, my security team would never allow it. But of course, Ruth would also need to agree. Perhaps if you were to perform a few useful errands for the Order, you might earn a meeting with her to propose the same. Have Ruth reach out when she's ready to talk, and I'll set up a call on a... Ethically bred consultants who labor with committing to a side. An artificial life is a life that's sweeter. Life that's sweeter with Auntie's choice. Item, business is good. We have positive bit flow. Our portfolio is diversified. But we can always... better. I'll give it to you. It's in my...
Standing by to stupefy.
Do try to limit further depth. Back and stand. Enemy spotted. There is too many. Seeking cover. Check your scopes for combatant. Replenishing my firearm. Domination. Target analyzed. Shifting to a less exposed spot. I'm alive. Who needs to die? Yeah. Vulnerabilities identified. Go for torpification. I have a fix on their weaknesses. Mobilizing. I'm back and stand. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Either restore my life or avenge my death.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
I'm alive. Die.
Central Control is open to no visitors. Turn around. Even standing this close to Central Control is a major infraction. You need to leave. Now.
You? We'll overwhelm
Hostilities are afoot.
Central Control! Battle stations!
Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Gun weapon ready, Commander.
Central Control is open to no visitors. Turn around. Even standing this close to Central Control is a major infraction. You need to leave. The only place I will direct you to is a mass grave. Leave.
So, Dagmar didn't betray us to the Sentinels. She is a Sentinel. It's enough to make one take leave of their sanity.
Oh, child, I think that tram has long...
I'm just going to pretend I didn't hear that. Fortunately, there's an easy solution to Dagmar's betrayal. One which involves removing her head from her body. Or maybe we should start with the disemboweling?
Well, as a Helia Leitinger, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised you've made it this far. In addition to your wonderful... though still somehow too thoroughly deluded to apprehend the truth. But then again, you never...
I'm sure I don't know. Obviously some manner of...
Yes, well... Can it truly even be considered betrayal if it was always lies? And Azza's willful ignorance made her the perfect candidate when I started the Dawn at the Consul's behest.
What are you talking about? There were cultists before me!
No, there were not. The fiction of a cult was born out of the need to convince the Sovereign to return to the true spirit of the Protectorate. The Consul feared he was too weak. I see that Azza isn't the only... Society needs to be controlled for the greater good, by any means necessary. Or would you prefer a more corporate way of life?
Dagmar, all this can't be right. How can you...
And there it is. I almost felt sorry for you, Azzahelia. You were so pathetic. So willing to believe specious arguments backed with only the well, such is life. But...
No, that's too quick. What about... No, not painful enough. Yes, that's it!
Dear, you really must try to work smarter, not harder, when it comes to effectively inflicting pain before eliminating a target. You'll wear yourself out.
I've no idea what you're speaking of. The Glorious Dawn is the future of Arcadia. Dagmar must die violently because she... I know of no other way to act.
Sentinels, the traitor Azzahelia Lightinger is in the compound. She is to be terminated forthwith.
Extensive damage, Commander.
Some refuse medical support.
Compressor at hand.
Back and scan.
Enemy moving in the harbor.
You tried to live. I will restore my life or avenge my death.
Go for torpification. Combatant scanned.
Quarry found.
Do try to limit further damage. Would not refuse medical support. Thank you.
Taking cover. His Let's reload.
I'm alive. Who needs to die? For us to practice on. Target analyzed. Torpificator is charged. I have a fix on their weaknesses. Find the hostile. Adversary vulnerabilities. Check your scopes for... Investigating hostile intentions.
preservation a priority.
Lightinger is still at large. All guards loyal to the Protectorate converge on my position at once. Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Standing by to speak.
Sharpen up. Hostile.
Don't become a statistic, Commander.
What kind of tomfoolery is this? The Protectorate endures. Back to it. To what ends do you endeavor? The Sovereign provides? Right.
Enemy spotted.
Destructive influences!
Vitals are in the red, Commander.
Find my connector to kill that enemy to help out with that.
Stun weapon ready, Commander. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Suppressor at hand.
Shifting to a left.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Suffered extensive damage, Commander.
We are shooting back at them in cover.
Back and scan.
Seeking cover.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
You can't fight contentment!
I'm alive. Who needs to die?
Unfriendly company. They're mine.
Wrist weapon primed!
What was...
Mobilizing. Combatant scan.
We shall... I don't see him. Maintaining perfection. Don't like the sound of that at all.
Hostility target analyzed. Lay down fire. Imbeciles! How did you let Asa get this far? Stop her! She means to assassinate me! Yeah. Ah! You're still alive! Now, let's not be too hasty here. Please don't let Asa get her hands on me.
Why are you talking to them, Dagmar? I'm the one you must answer to. What? Why? Fine. But you are...
I must say, I am in favor of prolonging the inevitable myself. What I did for the greater good, to save the colony, all at the Consul's behest. And Asa, she was an obvious choice. So lost, so dead inside, so in need of guidance. You brought me great praise from the Consul. Until you started asking questions and killing the wrong people. Which wrong people didn't she kill? We were supposed to work. Sure, maybe kill some subjects, those that could possibly become threats to the Protectorate, but not the dozens she slaughtered. And then she started asking questions that would have led to her discovering the truth. She had to die before the Consul decided to cut the link between Asa, him, and the Dawn. Me. The Consul feared that the Sovereign wasn't up to the task he inherited. So the Consul set to creating a challenge for the Sovereign to rise to. It began with labeling political subversives members of a fictitious cult. When that didn't work, the Consul enlisted me to make the glorious dawn a reality.
Enough of this blathering on. As I told you before, there's...
Enemy spotted.
she's dead. As am I. She should have suffered more for what she did. You know, for a moment there, I was questioning everything. But it quickly became obvious she was just lying to save herself. I don't appreciate your tone. You need to show me some respect. Now that Dagmar is dead, I'll be leading the Dawn into the glorious future. You're absolutely right. They turned on me once, they could do it again. I can send out a general message to all the cells from here.
I'll say our communications have been compromised or some such. That should work, though I suspect a fair amount will simply just jump into the closest rift. I'm sure there will be
enough to keep my knife skills up at least. It's done. Let's leave this place. It sickens me.